So now it's part 2 of my redo. Now we're going to do another cruise deal about the Celebrity Equinox for the summer of 2023. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, Rob from Cruise Seekers, and now we're going to talk about my redo of the Celebrity Equinox deals that we have for the summer of 2023. Equinox has 3 itineraries that they're doing during the summer of 2023. One of them being a Western Caribbean for 6 nights. The other 2 are 8-night itineraries, one for the Eastern Caribbean and the other one is for a Southern Caribbean. So you do have a lot of choices of what islands you want to go visit during the summertime. Now the best deals you're going to find are on the 6-night Western Caribbean cruises, but there are some really good value propositions that you can find on those 8 nights. I have seen some 8-night cruises in aqua class that will save you thousands of dollars. Yes, thousands, but that's like over $2,000 that you can save on one of those cruises. And the Equinox is a beautiful ship. It's part of the Solstice class. It has that wonderful martini bar with the ice countertops. It is the heart of the ship. You will love it. It's a traditional ship. It's not like the giant ships that you sometimes see. So it's a smaller ship. It's more intimate, but again, great service, great restaurants, great feel, great vibe. So many people just love the Solstice class. So let's get into the Celebrity Equinox and the deals that we have for late summer 2023. But before I get started, I would just like to invite each and every one of you who are not currently a member of the Cruise Seekers crew, think about subscribing and turn that notification bell on. This way you get notified when we put out new content about new cruise deals or new tricks and tips about how to handle a certain aspect of cruising, or breakdowns of how a package works, or breakdowns of what you can expect when you go on a certain cruise line. Think about subscribing and turn that notification bell on. It's so appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, folks, let's now just talk a little bit about the different itineraries that the Equinox is doing during the summer of 2023. Let's first talk about that 6-night Western Caribbean. Now, it's one of my favorite Western Caribbean itineraries. I would have to say that. First off, you're going to Bimini in Nassau, which I absolutely love. I love Bimini, especially when you compare it to Nassau. You will then also go to Cozumel, Mexico, which again, a nice place. I love Cozumel. I love the beach clubs there. You always have a great time in Cozumel. And finally, you will then go to Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman is another great location. I love that place. You can go pet a stingray. It's a fun location. Now, the best thing about these 6-night itineraries, you're going to find the best prices. Now, the other 2 itineraries for the Equinox are more popular, that's for sure. They're 8-night itineraries, the first one being an Eastern Caribbean itinerary. And with that one, you're going to go to Puerto Rico, San Juan, then you're going to go to St. Martin, St. Thomas, Tortola, and then the Dominican Republic at Puerto Plata. Now, the other 8-night is the typical 8-night Southern Caribbean to the ABC Islands, which is Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire. Like I said, these are going to be more expensive. Yeah, of course, you got 2 more days on the cruise ship, so of course it's going to be more expensive, but it's also more expensive per night, per person. It's just a more popular cruise in general. But there are some really good deals and some good values that I do have on those 8-night itineraries, especially if you're thinking about going aqua class or concierge class. Now, as I was saying before, the best deals are going to be in the 6-night Western Caribbean, but you're going to find the absolute lowest prices later in the summer. We're talking about like the last week of August. And hopefully that will work for you, because some of the deals that I got for end of August are phenomenal on that 6-night itinerary. So without further ado, let's get into that pricing. Now, before I get started, I just want to kind of let everybody know that the prices that I'm about to quote are for 2 people in 1 stateroom. So it's the total cost for 2 people in 1 stateroom. The price also includes the all-included package with Celebrity, which gives you your classic drink package for both passengers. It gives you basic Wi-Fi unlimited for both passengers, and it also covers all your tips and gratuities for both passengers. And of course, the price does include your taxes and port fees. So yeah, it's pretty much a close to all-included scenario. All right, let's first talk about the 6-night Western Caribbean itineraries and the pricing that I have. Now, the pricing I'm going to show you is for the last week of August, which is the best pricing that we have for this itinerary. Now, you can get good pricing for those weeks before that. We're talking late July. That's, I believe it's July 30th, 2023, and also August 13th, 2023. There are good pricing for those weeks as well. It's just not as good as these. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is Aqua Class. The Aqua Class on this itinerary on this date, you're going to get into an Aqua Class veranda for under $2,500 if you want. We have one left of the Aqua Class veranda, the A2 Aqua Class veranda, and that price is $2,491.04. That's a savings of over $1,900. Now, I do also have 3 A1 Prime Aqua Class verandas. That's a little bit over $2,500, $2,571.04 to be exact. And that also represents a $1,900 savings versus the Celebrity website. And just to give you a good idea of how good of a price these Aqua Classes are, is I see some C2 concierge classes that you can get, a concierge class veranda, and it's only $60 cheaper than the A2 Aqua Class. So basically, you're getting the Persian Gardens, and you're also getting access to Blue, which is the Aqua Class special restaurant, for just $60. That's $30 per person for the 6 nights. That shows you exactly how good those Aqua Class deals are. Now, if you want to save a little bit money and you don't feel like I have to go to Blue, you can also decide to get a veranda, a regular veranda. We got deluxe verandas, we got prime verandas, we got the standard verandas, and they're all going to be in the $2,200 realm. The deluxe verandas that we have are $2,271.04. That's a savings of $1,600 versus the Celebrity website. The V2 standard verandas are $2,171.04. Again, a $1,600 savings versus Celebrity's website. And if you want a prime veranda, I do have one more left of those, and that's $2,211.04. So again, all great deals. All of those verandas are representative of a $1,600 savings versus the Celebrity website. Now, if you want to save even more, you can get under $2,000 in an ocean view, get close to $1,500 in an inside cabin. So we have really good deals on this 6-night Western Caribbean on the Equinox. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about the 8-night itineraries. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is the 8-night itinerary on August 3rd, and that's for the Eastern Caribbean one. That's the one that will go to Puerto Rico, St. Martin, St. Thomas, Tortola, and the Dominican Republic. Here I have an Aqua Class for you. That is an A2 Aqua Class. I have 3 of these left, and that price for that Aqua Class is $4,220.86. That is a savings of almost $2,200 versus the Celebrity's website. So if you are at all thinking about an Aqua Class and you really want to do a long extended Eastern Caribbean cruise with an all-included package, you have to take a look at this deal. Now, I also have some deals on some verandas. There's not much verandas left, folks, because this is a very popular itinerary. And we're talking about pricing for a deluxe veranda for $3,560.86. That is a savings of almost $1,900 versus the Celebrity's website. And I also have one more V2 veranda for $3,440.86. Again, almost $1,900 savings versus the Celebrity's website. And now let's talk about that other 8-night itinerary for the Southern Caribbean. Now, that 8-night Southern Caribbean cruise on the Equinox is going to be on August 19th of 2023. And I have 5 cabins on this one as well. For this one, I have an A1 Prime Aqua Class veranda. Actually, I have 3 of them for $4,062.84. That's a great deal. Now, if you love aft views, I also have a deal on a Sunset Veranda Concierge Class for $3,924.84. Yeah, it's really close to the Aqua Class pricing, but remember, this is a sunset veranda. You get those beautiful aft views. If Blue doesn't mean much to you and you rather have those views, this Concierge Class Sunset Veranda is a beautiful option. And I also do have one more Prime V1 veranda on the Equinox for this itinerary, and that price for that one is $3,644.84. That one is representing a price savings of about $1,000, so it's not as good as those Aqua Class deals, but hey, it's still $1,000 savings. Wow, that was a lot of information. I'm so glad I redone this video. I just kind of really breezed through it so fast on the other video. It just didn't make much sense and it felt all discombobulated and I felt like I was kind of speaking like a motor mouth. So I'm so glad I redone this. those are all great prices for the Equinox this summer. If this is something that is interesting to you and you want to take a look into it, please think about calling that phone number that we have like right there. So call that phone number, we'll answer that phone. Extension 1, extension 2 will get you to either me or my wife. Don't worry about it, we'll answer the phone and we'll talk to you. Or you can click the link down below. That will bring you to a form that you can fill out, and we can then read the form, see what's interesting to you, and then we'll get right back to you. And finally, if you don't want to click the link down below, or you don't want to call up us on the phone, you can always scan that QR code that we're going to put right there for you. That will bring you to the same form. Fill out the form. My wife and I will read it, and we'll get right back to you. So there you go, folks. That's the deals I have on the Celebrity Equinox for the summer of 2023. Late summer of 2023 to be exact. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about giving it a big thumbs up. It really does help the YouTube algorithm. If you have any comments or questions or anything, leave them down below. We'll always answer back to any comment that you leave. And one more time, if you haven't become a member of the Cruise Seekers crew, think about subscribing and turn that little notification bell on. It's very appreciated. So until we talk again next time, this is Rob from Cruise Seekers reminding each and every one of you to seek the seas. Bye now.